So let's take the abstract concept that we just reviewed and apply it to a real world example where we see that we have our question here. So we have a handheld fiber optic meter with light polarization. Interferometer are useful for measuring temperature, pressure, and strain in electrically noisy environments. The fixed costs associated with the manufacturing are $800,000 per year. So we can identify these as the $800,000. That's our fixed cost. We can't get away from that. We always have to use this. So we have fixed cost. That's what the company, the manufacturing plant and the like uses. If a base unit sells for $29.50, so we have a revenue, right? We're going to sell something for $29.50, and its variable cost, as we identified, is $20.75. The number of units that must be sold each year to break even is most nearly. So as a result, what we want to do is take a look at the solution. So this is a two-part type problem, and let's take a look at the quantity. So we want to know what our break even is. How many units do we have to make before everything is paid for? And so as a result, 800,000, divide that out by your revenue. This is what you're getting. This is what you're selling it for. Minus out the variable cost gives you 914 units per year. You make 914 units. Anything above that 914 units starts to see, and you start to recognize profit. The next item would be calculating out. So we're going to look at the next part of the solution. The profit for sales of 3,000 units per year is most nearly. Well, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to take a look at our revenue. This is what we're selling it for, minus our variable costs. This time, we're going to multiply that by the quantity. And we're going to minus out what our fixed costs are. We can't get away from them. And as a result, our profit, if we sell 3,000 units, we will have $1,825,000. So this is one approach to the type of questions that you'll see regarding break even. The overall concept is break even. How much do we have to do to get to an even point where we're not making any profit, and then anything after that we can consider profit. Okay, if there are any questions, please ask. So let's take a look at the next one. Now, one of the peculiar things about the NCEES exam is that you have to read every drop of ink or every pixel on the screen to make sure that you're interpreting the problem correctly and evaluating the solution steps properly. There are quantitative questions, which we just finished, and then there are also non-quantitative questions. So here, this is a non-quantitative type question where it's a word problem. The NCEES often creates these word problems, and since there's a fixed amount of answers here, they consider the concept behind this as a best fit.